Okay, so very quickly, the character that I wanted to watch initially was Death. The deep dive that I watched was on the original Castlevania series, and the one of the people was like, I don't like how Death is voiced. So I went to look at clips because I'm like, how is Death voiced? Because again, I hadn't watched Castlevania, and I watched a couple clips of Death, and I was like, I fear I like this character. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch Castlevania because I'm not gonna just watch one season, and Death doesn't come in until like the last season. So that was the character. And then why don't I like Carmilla? So Carmilla is a good character and a good villain, which is what bothers me. So she comes in and her whole thing is she does not want to be ruled at all, but she especially isn't interested in being ruled by someone who she feels like is not fit. And in her eyes, when she comes in late and she says what she says to Dracula and then they talk in private, she realizes Dracula is not fit. But Carmilla is very anti old men who can't get shit done. My beef with Carmilla though is that she should not have gotten as far as she did. And Carmilla isn't any more competent. I don't think she's more competent like a Godbrand, but I don't think she's any more competent than anybody else in the vampires, or even counting Isaac, and I'm leaving Hector out of this. I don't think she's any more competent than anybody else. Carmilla, I believe, and this may just be me, but I believe makes it as far as she does because one, Dracula isn't in a state of mind to do anything. And even when he is, he's very distracted by other things. And also because the person that Dracula has in place to be his eyes and ears, Isaac, failed at his job. The fact that Isaac realized Godbrand's treachery and took him out immediately and then told Dracula, if Carmilla gets a little bit of power, she will no longer be a threat. Insane. Carmilla is very much more competent than Godbrand and also more dangerous. Godbrand was saying what he was going to do. Carmilla wasn't, but Isaac knew. And he still let her get as far as she did. And I don't think Carmilla should have made it at that far. And I think both Isaac, Dracula, and Hector failed in what their jobs were. But yeah, I didn't. And I also she annoys me. She's a very irritating character. And I do not want to have to deal with her and Hector for the next 2 seasons. So yeah, that's it.